and today I am here with Ari Arroyo from the Pine Ridge Volunteer Fire Department. Hello, Ari. How are you today?
I'm good, Allison. How are you doing?
I'm quite well, thank you. It is a pleasure to have you here with us today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's appreciated.
Of course. So I hear that you are involved in the Pine Ridge Volunteer Fire Department. Could you tell us a little bit about what you guys do as a group?
Okay. I am an engineer, means I drive the fire engine as well as a firefighter, and my husband is as well. And then throughout our community, which is it's called Pine Ridge, it's sort of the Crestman Road area. We have our volunteer fire department where we are on call 24/7 for any fires. And we also do medical. We have two EMTs and two EMRs. And we are fully medically trained with full medical gear. So we're able to serve in both capacities, which is really important. And we have been a fire department since, I believe, 2002. We are company 68 within CAL FIRE, and we serve primarily our community. Occasionally we'll get called out to other areas.
I see. So you guys have definitely had a lot of, I guess, experience working in your community for a while. Would you say that there's anything else besides fighting fires and providing medical assistance that you guys do in your community, or is this strictly just like medical and fire department?
It's really strictly medical and fire. We will work with our community when they're doing roadwork projects because we have access to water. So if they're doing something where there could be sparks and other potential fire danger, will help out there. But basically, it's firefighting and medical calls.
Well, that's awesome. You guys are definitely very involved in your community, and I'm pretty sure that they're very grateful to have you guys out there. I did hear, though, that you guys are having a fundraiser coming up. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Our fire department is not a tax-based fire department. We are solely funded by donations and the members of our fire department. As a result, this fundraiser, which is coming up, is extremely important. We are having our 14th annual Tri-Tip Barbecue fundraiser, where we will be selling tri-tip sandwiches, which we will be cooking and selling out of the community center in Shaver Lake, as well as at the Shaver Lake Museum. And if you come up, you will get a delicious tri-tip sandwich and a bag of chips for $10, which is a pretty good deal. And so we hope you'll come up and support us. All funds raised at the fundraiser go directly to the fire department. There is no overhead or other costs, so it's truly a donation. And so we're hoping everybody will come up. We are going to have more sandwiches than ever this year. And so if you come up, you're sure to get your tri-tip sandwich, and we look forward to seeing everybody.
Well, that's fantastic. I did hear that your guys' tri-tip sandwiches are really good.
Well, I actually am a vegetarian, but everybody else says they're really good, so don't tell anybody.
That's awesome. So you mentioned that since you guys are like a non-tax based fire department and all these funds go directly to you guys, is there maybe certain projects that you're working on or a certain maybe piece of equipment that you guys are putting those funds this year towards?
Well, there are a variety of things we need. We currently have two fire engines, one water tender, and two patrols. And we need, of course, insurance on those vehicles. We need fuel for those vehicles, but we also need the PPEs, the personal protective equipment, which is the wildfire outfits, as well as we need tools for fighting fire. There are all kinds of supplies we need, which they are basically ongoing expenses. And so all the funds will be used for those items.
I see. And I know that especially in Shaver, there was a lot of damage done because of the creek fire. Are you guys still did you guys suffer a lot of damages to any of your equipment that happened during the creek fire that you're still receiving percussions from?
Absolutely. During the Creek Fire, within our community, we lost 75% of our homes. We originally, at that point in time, we had 24 firefighters, and 15 of those firefighters, their homes burned down. On top of which, the devastation to the trees and the landscape is an ongoing cleanup, which it just keeps going on. We think the fire is over, trees are still dying, and there are still all kinds of repercussions. And so the Creek Fire was pretty devastating for our community. We also lost one water tender, a patrol, and 2 fire engines. So we had heavy losses as well due to the Creek Fire. We are strong, we are resilient, and we are coming back. But the bottom line is a lot of these things, they take money. And so this is why the fundraiser is so important, so that we can keep our fire department strong and viable and ready to be called out when needed.
Wow. Well, you guys are definitely a very strong team, and you guys seem like such a close family. So my next question would be, you mentioned that this fundraiser is really important, but is there any other way besides this fundraiser that people could support the volunteer fire department? Is there a way that they can make donations, or maybe you guys need extra equipment that someone might have? Is there a way that they can get those to you guys to help you guys out? Because as you said, it's going to take a lot of money to get back, especially all those heavy duty equipment.
Right. Well, there are various things. One, we're always delighted to take donations. We're a 501c3, so that's important. So any donations that someone makes are fully tax deductible because of our tax status. So that's nice. But we also have these beautiful embroidered I Support Pine Ridge Volunteer Fire Department hats that we'll be selling at the barbecue.
I hope you guys have a very, very successful barbecue and fundraiser, and that you guys sell out completely and get a lot of donations, because you guys definitely are a very important part of the community, and just taking the time to volunteer and even like risking your lives to help out your community every day is very, very noble and brave of you guys. So we greatly appreciate everything you guys do for us.
Well, thank you, Allison, and I appreciate your working to help us be aware of who we are. So for that, thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Well, that is all for our segment tonight. Thank you so much for coming, Ari.